Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Pleasure seeing you around. Hope your day is going well. We're going to be doing what we like to call Fight Night, and we will be battling the WoW Midnight beta servers so that we can play the game. Because apparently, I've asked around in the general chat, and apparently the lag falls off a lot after the introduction bit at Quel'Danas. So if we can just get past that bit, hopefully it's all good, or at least mostly good, if not playable. That's the hope, that's the goal, that is le dream. Let me just send a quick text. Probably should have done this before the stream, not gonna lie. You can tell it's the beta because there's no main menu music for the character selector. I also made a Harane yesterday because I wanted to check out the customization. They're actually kind of sick. Like, not gonna lie. Basically big bulky elves, and you know what? Kind of like it. I can turn off all the elements of the like character that I'm not a fan of. Like the bristles, the tattoos, and all that. I can just turn all that off. I'm actually kind of a fan. I actually might make, on live, a druid and a shaman that is whatever the hell they are. I cannot remember the name. Harania. Yeah, I might do that for live. Alright, let's get in here and see if we can just bulldoze our way through this introductory Quel'Danas bit and actually be able to play the game. That would be a huge, huge moment if we are able to actually do that. Let's see. Now, this might be the fastest I've loaded into Quel'Danas, possibly. We still have to actually get there. But it's the fastest this bar is actually filled up. Maybe that one no pawn on the treadmill is actually, like, putting in some extra work, you know? Got some electrolytes in its system. It's ready for round 2. It's got its second wind going here. Let's see. Give it a bit of the business. Come on, no pawn, you can do it. I believe in you. Spin that wheel. Come on. I believe in you. To believe in the dream that believes in you, believing in me, believing in you, that believes in another guy that believes in you, believing in me, believing in that other guy that believes in you, that believes in me. I do. That entire chain, that entire process, I know it, I believe it, I internalize it. Produce the game. Do it. You know what you want, Nate? There you go. So you gotta, like, actually tell it, you gotta convince it. There you go. Job done. Love that. Love it, love it, love it.
We need to move the wounded.
Hello, 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 Infant. Welcome to the stream. By the way, I saw your email. I'll reply, but feel free to join the Discord, which is going to be my TLDR. And also, thank you for the email. Hello, 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 Infant and Fubuki. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Fingers crossed this works. So, apparently, I asked around in the general chat in-game. Apparently, it's just this, like, introductory scenario that is the focal point for a lot of the lag. So if we just, like, tuck our head down, bury through, I'm hoping when we get to Silver Moon proper, we'll be fine. It's just a matter of we gotta do these quests. It's gonna take a little bit, so we're gonna have this introductory bit be a bit podcasty. And we'll see what we can do with a little bit of this. I will say, Silver Moon looks pretty dang nice. You have my permission? I don't think I'll need to do that, but okay. Thank you. I talked about this a little bit yesterday, but one of the elements I'm already really liking for Midnight is it actually doing a pretty good job of making a battle feel like a battle. Now, in a game called World of Warcraft, you would think this would be one of their strong suits. Historically, it hasn't. Normally, they only have like a few NPCs huddled around fighting. But here, they have a lot going on. It's actually kind of nice to see. Hello, Bobbles. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. I was wondering, so glad you told me. Thank you. We get to play a magical game here called I'm gonna smash my buttons repeatedly, hope something works out. Also gotta hope I don't die. That would be huge. It's honestly a little bit faster than earlier. Not really. We're talking about milliseconds when like the lag's like 15 seconds. Come on, baby. If I can just get a Hammer of Light out, we'll be fine. This thing hits like a monster truck. There's my point. Okay. Do we need the track Shake the Heavens? Brother. This is the real danger the Devouring Host actually poses to the world of Azeroth. It's just input lag. And also animation lag, and just lag overall. Like every type of lag. It's the lag bender. Hello, Esther. Welcome to the stream. Because he looks so different now. Yeah, Gabe Newell lost a lot of weight. But yeah. Is that moving at the speed of trying to run a PS4 game and a 3DS? Yeah, let alone like a Game Boy, which is what it was like yesterday. The Gabe Cube is hilarious. I think I'm gonna make tomorrow's video about this. Like the whole, like, so for those who don't know, Valve announced 3 new pieces of hardware today. It was a huge day for them. They announced a new Steam controller, which kind of looks piss ugly, but it's essentially, look at the Steam Deck, remove the screen from the middle, that's your new controller. It's basically that. I kind of like it. I need to know how it feels in the hand, though. They also announced a new VR headset. No one gives a shit about that. They also announced a new console called, it's a Steam machine, a new Steam machine. It's basically a 6-inch by 6-inch little cube that you can use for your TV that runs SteamOS. So think of it like the Steam Deck, just instead of being a handheld device, it's supposed to be like a console. Think of it like that. So basically what the leak for the next Xbox was, it's basically Valve got ahead of that. It's supposed to be 6 times more powerful than a Steam Deck. I think this thing could make some headway. I don't think it's gonna make like Switch numbers or anything like that, right? Like, let's not get crazy here. What I think it can do, though, is make a little bit of headway in a market that feels like it's bleeding. And if Valve plays their cards right and prices this thing reasonably, then I think it could find itself a decent market. Steam Machine feels like a slow burn. It feels like what I've been talking about for a while. Because, as is usual with my predictions in the games industry, I'm proven correct yet again. So, how much is a Steam Machine supposed to be? We do not know yet. At least, if there's a price, I don't know it. To me, what the Steam Machine represents is what I've been kind of talking about with Steam for a while now, where they probably smell blood in the water when it comes to consoles trying to target, like, a couch environment, specifically for, like, a family setting. And this is another example of Steam trying to encroach on that market. Not necessarily to overtake Nintendo's market share, but to take away PlayStation and Xbox's market share on that. Or at least to carve out a little slice of that pie for Valve. Because they had that family plan from a while back. Now, with an actual Steam machine you can hook up to your TV. You can do that with the other ones as well, like, don't get me wrong. But this one's more powerful. This one's, like, more designed for that express purpose. I think that would be the big tell-in fun. They have to price this thing cheap. If it's like $1,000, DOA. It'll only be for like very few people, in my opinion. If they price this thing affordably, I think it will have a chance. Hello, Atlas. Welcome to the stream. The next big thing I think Valve needs to figure out is how to get anti-cheat to run on Linux. If they can get that, they get the multiplayer space as well. To at least not immediately write them off. I mean, I bet most people in the chat don't give a remote damn about, like, if Battlefield can run its anti-cheat on your console or whatever, right? I can't imagine too many of us in the chat give a fuck about that. There's a lot of people out there that do, though. And you don't want to, like, limit your potential market share for, like, a reason like that. Hello, Mithra. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think if they price it around the 500 range, it has a chance. If they go lower than that, other companies are going to start worrying. Yeah, that's the thing. Just make it affordable. You make it affordable, you already can, like... There's so many things that you can brag about because it's Steam. It's like, I saw people on Twitter earlier today being like, this sounds too good to be true. And it's just, like, basic things Steam does. Where it's like, free multiplayer. For console gamers, that would be huge. Your entire Steam library. That's also big. A lot of people have something for a Steam library. The fact you can also mod on this thing. That won't, like, beef everyone, but again, having the option to do it is better than not having that option at all. Accurate to the price. I think, like, 6 times as powerful as a Steam Deck is enough. They don't need to be, like, even as powerful as a PS5 Pro, pending the price. Because I don't think most people out there necessarily care all that much about the exact power level of a console. They just want to know that the games they have and care about are going to run on the thing. On PC? Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I don't think it will have to be 1,000. Like, if it goes for 1,000, then I don't think Valve believes there to be a big enough market for it, and they're just targeting enthusiasts. If they go lower than that, they smell blood in the water. As it should be? Yeah, pretty much. I imagine, because for those who don't know, I forget what the exact, like, percentage is. I think it's like 30%. For, like, every sale on Steam, Valve takes, like, a 30% cut off the top. But I also think Steam... I don't know, I saw this on a one Twitter post, so, take that as you will. Doesn't, like, Steam, like, provide multiplayer for devs? Like, they handle all that shit, like, a lot of that shit? Hello, Neo, welcome to the stream. That's the funny thing, Neo. No. But... we can kind of tough through it, because apparently if we just get past this one section, it's much better. It's like, Valve is claiming the Steam machine can do, like, 4K 60, which in my eyes doesn't mean shit, because games are, like, different intensities, right? What do you mean provide? I'm not even sure. I have to look it up. I don't know if they, like, handle the servers for you. Being thrifty, yeah. It's like, it's 6 times as powerful as a Steam Deck. And a Steam Deck is still, like, a decently powerful piece of kit. It just doesn't run games really at a high resolution. But, like, I can play Stellar Blade on that thing. Right? And I can play Stellar Blade, and it looks good. Granted, it's because of the size of the screen, but, like, 6 times that power. Okay, now we're talking. Because it's like, I think Valve is, like, targeting this sector of the market at the exact right time, because it's the sector of the market, potentially, that they're targeting, that both PlayStation and Xbox have kind of abandoned. Or at least, the perception exists that they've abandoned. Which is the casual, cheap family market that just wants a machine to get their kids to shut the fuck up while football or, like, Real Housewives of Atlanta are on. Just give the kids something to do in the other room, or while they're entertaining guests or whatever, get them to shut up, or be able to play a couple of games with the kids and stuff like that. That is a market entirely dominated by Nintendo right now. Valve, I think, wants at least a slice of that pie. Erases frame drops. Yeah. It's like the technology for this kind of stuff is crazy. Like, you still run into the issue of, like, fake frames and input lag. But I like the way Linus Tech Tips put it. It's like, the better your base performance, the even better that stuff like frame gen and DLSS and stuff like that are. Because the noticeable input lag is less. So if they can get games to run consistently like 1080p or 1440p, and they can get like AAA releases to run at least like 60 FPS, we're starting to do good there. There'll always be poorly optimized games, right? Absolutely. But that hasn't stopped the PC market before. What's up, Airtor? This is the guy for that one quest line we did a while back on the stream. Wait, what happened to you? You got a movie? So come not by the void, but by the lighted stuff I couldn't see. Imagine on the Steam machine. Yeah. I still need to get lossless scaling. You watch The Real Wives of Atlanta? No, I don't. Yeah, it's like, if Valve is able to market this thing correctly, it's like, emulation, getting that up and running on a Steam Deck is piss easy. Like, it's shocking. You just download EmuDeck, and then you, like, copy files over. It's the easiest thing in, like, the entire world. If they market this thing, free multiplayer, easy emulation, your Steam library, an actual UI that doesn't look ugly and corporate, that's also customizable, because it's Steam OS. You have to imagine things like DecuLoad are going to probably work on this thing as well. Right? Like, why wouldn't they? Like, this stuff specific for the Steam Deck? Probably not. Like, a boot up and... like, maybe even that kind of stuff could work. Because it's just Steam OS. So, an actual... if it's budget-friendly... like, imagine this thing comes out for, like, $400, $500. It would be budget-friendly.
Peace, friend.
Compact. Have your Steam library already on it. Easy to use. And is largely plug and play. Like, that has a lot of potential. In the Discord. Oh, trust me, I've seen, I have a few tutorials for lossless scaling. I am just too lazy to actually do it yet. But I thank you, thank you. Your father sent me to find you. Gonna guess the movies aren't working tonight. Come on, Airtor, let's go. Actually, I can augment my UI. I need another action bar. I need... okay, that's the one I need. Edit. U. Horizontal. I need to move you. You can go here. What did I put there? Yeah, buff frame can go here. No, that's ugly. In combat. Save. Okay, good. Oh, I need to fix this one bar. Don't always show buttons. Save and exit. Okay, much better. Now, we can get this transmog situation sorted. Where's my yak? Can I get a month or two between games, please? Yeah. By the way, Trails in the Sky Chapter 2 remake apparently coming out next year. We kind of figured that, but yeah. Yeah, I am not that one guy from Greek mythology now. Erator, please. Erator, I'm on bended knee, please.
Good day to you. Lights bless you.
Erator, please.
Greetings. Lights bless you.
Erator, please.
Let's
Thank
find
you,
the rest of
Erator.
the Vanguard. The High Exarch hates to be disappointed.
Thank you, Erator. I like how I'm just holding a giant, like, cursor there.
Let the light heal your wounds.
Erator, shut the fuck up. I'm a paladin. I think we have a lore channel. I think I got rid of it. Okay. We got 2 quests done. We're making incredible progress, chat. Alon's foul. My bro from the priest quest line.
If only I had found a way to destroy that accursed blade.
Good to see you, Jmulls. The light burns brighter among all this darkness and void, doesn't it? I always feel the pain of it on my undead skin, but the devouring host is more susceptible to its wrath than I am. Vanguard rallies at Sunstrider rise.
Let your inner fires burn bright, my brethren. We are called to assault the void.
Oh my god, he made a priest reference. Okay, we need to get... No, I don't want to jump down, bro. Well, shit. Well, I didn't want to jump all the way down here. Alright, lag might be to my advantage here. Oh, good, my bubble popped. Let's just walk by everything and hope the server can't keep up and doesn't register that I'm there, so I don't get aggro. We got aggro, but we're good so far. Oh my god, we have actual blood in World of Warcraft. And dude, not a small amount either. Like, that's a good amount of blood. Alright. I like what we're putting down here. We got some blood going on. Alright. I like the weapon and shield models. Okay. Oh, we're like making snow angels with it. That's like the fairy tale logo. If you squint. Hi, Lothaxion.
Foul spawn of the void! Prepare to meet your end!
You know he's awesome because he's bald. Jmulls, I see the light is called not just its followers, but the champions of Azeroth. I had thought myself surrounded and outnumbered, but with you here, we may press the attack. Yeah, go to this other place, though. Hello, Reboot. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm gonna make a whole video on it tomorrow, Reboot. I think if Valve, the VR machine is like an enthusiast thing. I don't think most people are gonna care about that. I'm interested in the controller because it's basically just a Steam Deck, but you remove the screen bit. And like you angle the trackpads for some reason. And the Steam machine, if they price that thing affordably, I think it can make some headway. I think they have to price it affordably, though. If they go for like 1,000, I don't think it'll do much. If they price it affordably, they have a good chance there. And I'm talking like, if they can somehow get it down to like the 300, 500 range, I think they have a shot.
No, I will not leave my people undefended.
Hi, Tyrallion.
The light chose for you to be here.
And the Cinderai, we will not fall today, but win a decisive victory against the Void, where heroes hold. Excellent work, Jmulls. Their numbers dwindle as ours grow. The light truly has brought hope to this battlefield. Brother. Give me that. Woohoo! Give me the loot, boy, give me the loot. I've been waiting for the frame. I mean, if VR wasn't, like, outrageously expensive, I'd probably be more interested in it. It does depend how much they actually sell the thing for. Oh, there's a rare down here? Hold on, let's go fight it. I'm sure this is gonna go well. I also have a big head, so I just don't trust VR headsets to, like, accommodate my girth. Like, my head is pretty big. Like, big enough to where, like, one size fits all doesn't really apply to me. How's the beta going so far? Well, let's say their servers are trying their best. Just their best isn't that good. I really like the atmosphere of this intro. Like, this is basically the beginning. It's like, you take a quest in the main city, and they say, Champion, get to the Sunwell. Shit's fucked right now. And then you teleport over there, and, like, this is the next quest after that. We beat a few guys, saved a few people, and now, like, this is the next quest. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of blood. I'm a big fan of blood. Pause. I am a big fan of the blood, though. It makes it feel more gory and visceral, and raises the stakes. And there's a lot of things going on here. It actually feels like a battle.
No, I will not leave my people undefended.
I'm glad they haven't changed Lorthamar's VO. I'm glad they kept that the same.
Proudly serve as Regent Lord.
My Regent Lord of Quel'Thalas. Thank you, Jmulls. With this force, we can protect the survivors and escort them to the boats. And now we wait 5 business days, by the way, for the input to register. It's getting there. Hey, there we go. Tyrallion, wow, that was quick. Tyrallion is thinking like a battlefield captain and not like a leader. My people, the Cinderai, the Blood Elves, have suffered much in these past few wars. How many must die in the name of his victory? Please, Jmulls, rescue any citizens you can and help guide them safely to the boats at the Silver Landing. Every life saved is a victory for the Blood Elves. Rescue 20 citizens and then head to the Silver Landing. Really feels like an older expansion of Warcraft. Yeah, this feels like, okay, Metzen's back. It's like, quite a bit of the War Within didn't feel like that, because a lot of that story was already like set in stone from before he came back. This feels like, okay, Metzen's back. It's either that or they got new writers. It's like one of the two because the tone's different, and I like it, and it's like immediately apparent. Okay, we got the quest. Oh wait, what? Cutscene? Work in progress. Okay, we got space dildos. What's going on here?
Vanguard of the light. We make our stand at the gate. For Azeroth. For the light!
Eretor, wait! I must escort these civilians to the docks and get them to safety. There are still many unaccounted for. We cannot abandon them to the void.
Of course, Lorthamar.
Okay, that one guy
We'll do
turning
everything
towards the
in
guy
our power to
hiding.
safeguard them. Surely the High Exarch can spare us for a moment to save some lives.
They're still using those, like, Temu cinematics, but that was pretty good. Like, that, like, force that was summoned in actually looked threatening. Cool. I need to change my transmog, though. This is a travesty. Oh my god, please summon in the little, like, Cromwell guy. Thank you. Transmogrifier, please. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's like one of the biggest problems I find with like, a lot of AI searches. They just pull something from a random Reddit thread. It's like, alright, thanks. And it always is like that one Reddit thread they use is like the second thing that's recommended too. Instant cinematic key on full release. It's basically just saying, hey, this cinematic's a work in progress. They almost like never change that much, but it's basically just to say if you use it anywhere, hey, this isn't finished. We may still touch this up. Yeah, we have 4 zones here. Oh, hell. Alright, let's not worry about the transmog till we get out of here.
May the light guide you.
We must rescue the civilians and get them to the
For
ship.
justice.
Eretor, get over here. Okay, Eretor. So, when the surface
give
is
up
shit
the
like
fight.
this, I need you to not run away, canceling the quest. Can you do that for me, bro? Alright, cool. We must rescue the civilians and get them to the ships, yet the path to the docks is barred by a vile, hungering creature. If we are to save my people, then we need to clear an evacuation path. We cannot leave them to fend for themselves. Eretor? Gloomstress, a writhing mass of slime growing larger with each life it devours. It does not feed to survive, it feeds to become. Hold on, wait a minute. Ooh. Ooh. It does not feed to survive, it feeds to become. Who wrote that? Give them a raise. Fuck. Alright. I like that.
Come on, champion. Let's clear a path for the survivors.
The Xenosaga playthroughs? Yeah. It's like, I was able to retain a lot more from Xenosaga after rewatching pretty much all the cutscenes from Saga 1. So I mixed a few things up. I don't want Saga 3 to end. I really don't. That game is too good.
Salama Ashalanore.
Yeah, Salami, whatever. Yeah, it's like Xenosaga 3 really does feel like they learned pretty much every lesson, or most of them, from Saga 1 and 2.
Allow the light to be your guide.
And it was just them giving it their all. It's such a good send-off. I also really like the post-game in Saga 3. Post-game. It's really good. I got like people crouching the rocks too? Okay. Let's go over here. Rescue this citizen. Bro. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We had a sequence there where my buttons actually had an effect. Holy shit. Wasn't used to that. Take the dive. I feel that. I will say, Saga has been an absolute joy. It's like, I don't even think 2 is bad. Like, the story for Saga 2 is really good. It's just the art takes a little bit to get used to, and the voice acting's very hit or miss. But it's like, just don't do Saga 2's post-game, and you're good. The actual main story is awesome. Leaves behind a tainted trail. Alright, let's drip, baby. I am excited to get into Xenogears. I'm actually very excited about it. It's just, I don't want to say goodbye to the Saga cast.
Not fall today.
Game, please. I need you to register my inputs. Jesus, how many things am I fighting here? Wake of ashes, baby.
The light will protect you.
Will I need the light to protect the servers. That's what I need more than
The light
anything.
will protect you.
Why did I decide to fight this thing? Am I stupid? Jeez, I'm
The
taking
light
damage.
will protect you.
Game, please. Come on, game. Lift with your knees. You can do it. I have not played Xenogears. It's up next after Saga 3. I have it. Like, I can touch it right here. I have the physical copy right here. I actually have the original version of Xenogears. Not even like the PlayStation Best or whatever version. The one with the black trim.
You will not fall today.
Only some cutscenes. I've seen like snippets of gameplay. I'm still not even entirely sure the combat system works. I'm looking forward to it though. Apparently the game is like platforming or some shit. I'm looking forward to it. I don't even mind that the back end of the game, like the second disc, is just gonna be a visual novel. I don't mind that. I really do hope Bandai Namco can somehow just get Saga to work one day. Just bring it back. It's so good. It's like, if you like Xenoblade 2, you're going to love Saga, because it's a very similar vibe. It's not one for one or anything, but there's a similar vibe to it. I've become so numb, I can feel you here. Come so tired, so much more aware. Hello, hello, Ultimo. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Time kicked in. Ah. I will say this, though. Like, now that we're near the end of Saga 3, if they ever do bring back Xenosaga, they have to do Missing Year and Pied Piper. It's mandatory.
State your business.
I didn't think Pied Piper would become that relevant, and Missing Year is, like, important overall. It's like, they have to do both. So many, like, important elements from Saga 3 just do not hit if you don't have knowledge of those two stories. Are the servers still having a stroke? Yes. It's more like a seizure.
A new glory Delinar.
The holy light will ease your pain.
Yeah, tell that to the servers, Eretor. Need you to cast Lay on Hands on the fucking one Nopon they have on the wheel that's powering these servers. Okay, here we go.
The dark times.
I know
will pass.
Here's my conspiracy theory. I think we might get like a Xenoblade movie. Xenoblade movie is some kind of like Xenoblade animation. Because like Nintendo seems like they're really leaning in that direction, and yeah, they have other IP they could do, but like, come on. Xenoblade feels like it's fucking begging for like an anime thing. Like, either a series of movies, or you just do, like, an actual anime. Funnily enough, I think, like, Xenoblade 1 would work in that format very well. Actually, all of them would. But, like, if they do that right, we've seen anime series before, like, massively boost the popularity of the series they come from. It could happen.
The holy light will ease your pain.
It's like, I would love a Klaus movie, like, telling the story of him, like, splitting the Earth in half. I just don't know if that would appeal to anyone outside of the Xenoblade fandom. I have no idea we got into 17 civilians so far, but I'll take it.
State your business. Death to all who oppose us.
Oh, there's the thing I need to fight. Huge. Alright, squad, beat it up. I'm glad my buttons have decided to do something there. Alright. Bit of cooperation there at the end. Okay, proceed to the Silver Landing. Oh? Wait, was it just that one area? No, it looks still a little bit laggy. Sister Gold Skimmer. Yeah, I bit my freaking lip twice today. I was eating a potato earlier, my freaking lip right here got rent in my fang. K9, where the hell this tooth right here is called. The citizens have boarded the ships. They will soon reach the safety of Silvermoon. Yeah, I don't know if like 4 feet that way is like much safer, you know? I guess relatively, sure. Come on, bro. You can do it, Lorthamar. I believe in you. Bro. Remember when we, like, first got to this location, I thought, oh, maybe the servers are better. Thank you, Jmulls. These rescue missions are rarely as straightforward as they seem. There's always one more threat that appears that you didn't account for. Sounds like a good-ass evening, Ultima. You're facing the wrong way.
On the rise.
Luminous wings. No! Zalantav's host has opened portals above the strait. Void creatures spill out and descend upon the refugee ships. We have to safeguard the civilians. Those dragon hawks have been empowered by the light. They should give you enough power to defeat the void beasts and rescue the fleeing civilians. Take flight on a dragon hawk and destroy 16 devouring hosts and rescue 3 civilians in aid.
If we don't protect those ships, we'll have sent the people aboard them to die.
They're doing a good job of making us feel like we're on the back foot a bit. I love how many things like on the screen. Okay. Huh. Alright. Lord help me. We have a vehicle section with the state of these servers. Spiraling light, okay. Increase your movement speed for a short time. Okay. Oh! You actually have control to navigate. Shit, alright. Dude, we got like new tech for a while? This isn't like an on-rail section? Kinda controls like cheeks, but... Okay. I can get behind this. Again, it controls like ass because of the servers, but I can get behind it. Dude, Silvermoon's looking nice over there, though. Alright.
Sunk a ship. Throw the survivor a rope.
To do my dailies. Now I'm just mulling. Banana bread and chicken? Fuck, you live in my dream. That sounds delicious. Banana bread is so good. I've never had banana bread with chocolate chips in it, though. I want to try that. That's on my bucket list. Bro, these servers are cooked. Oh my god. Jesus, game, please. Just gotta, like, hope one of these things will actually, 1, spawn, 2, hit the target. Oh my god. Guacamole and french fried onions. Oh my god, that sounds delicious too. I had a bacon sandwich on pumpernickel. It was good. Also a slice of pumpkin pie. Too many bananas for himself. To be fair, bananas like the best fruit. Like, bananas look so good. Oh my god. I was fearing this quest when we got it because of these servers. It's worse than I even thought. Oh, we got 2 there somehow. Huge play. Oh my god, game, please. Game, I am begging you. I am on bended knee. Not real, I'm sitting in a chair, but please. Oh my god, game. Hey, we got one. We got one. We got one. The evil jellyfishes are back, yeah. They're very threatening. Look at them. Look at them wiggle. They're having a good wiggle sesh. Oh my god, wait a minute. We're cooking? Oh my god, did the servers wake up? Wait a minute. Alright, if I stay over here, the servers are kind of fine. Wait a minute. New tech. We found the Silver Moon skip. Kinda. Alright. The farther away from Quel'Danas I go, the better the servers are. Alright, hold on, we're cooking. Alright, one down. Now we need to get all the distressed civilians. Problem is, they're over back towards Quel'Danas. Okay. Well, at least these are a waiting game. Let me not blast them with light energy. Okay, we just need one more civilian. Need to save one more scrub and we're good.
You got them all! Thank the light!
Yeah! My god, we got through the quest. Oh my god. Silver Moon skip was outrageously good. We made so much progress with it. Don't let Bikini Bottom know about these jellyfish. Yeah. Ooh.
You did it, champion! The civilians escaped the devouring host.
Oh, nice. We got a little ore farm shot of us.
Turalian
Okay.
forgets that victory means nothing if it costs us everything in return.
Terralia's like, the only horde, who cares? The ships have crossed the strait and the refugees have made it safely to Silvermoon. Thank you. You have done my people a great service.
We find strength. Greetings.
The High Exar commanded us to assemble with this Vanguard of Light and attack the devouring host. I do not regret my delay of that order, but he will have noticed my absence. Encoding overloaded.
May your heart be true.
Shouldn't. Hello, Hydro. Welcome to the stream. Congratulations. Love to hear that.
Honor to you.
The High Exar commanded
Carry
us
on
to
the
assemble
crusade.
with his Vanguard of Light and attack the devouring host. I do not regret my delay of that order, but he will have noticed my absence. We should make haste and assemble with the others.
Do not lose faith.
Yeah, I think I fixed the 2 FPS problem. Love how my, viewer count went up when we, dropped frames there. That's huge. To be fair, I didn't drop frames to the game encoded overloaded. So there's an optional quest there. When the servers don't suck 5 kinds of cheeks, we'll do that.
Mount up, champion. We must get to the gate before the Vanguard attacks.
Jmulls, the Vanguard is gathering at the north gate for a big push. Push it to the limit. I heard about that, Hydra. Congrats. Congrats on the Frogster.
Lorthamar could have handled the evacuation, Erator. You're needed with the Vanguard.
Hi, Leadrin.
Anaria Shala.
Light aging.
Champion, I'm glad to hear so many of the Cinderai survived. Totally. Yeah, I believe you. Even though this was contrary to my orders to the Vanguard, you are not under my command. You acquitted yourself well, Erator did not. Yeah, understand I'm not under you, Terralian. You're under me. Know your fucking place. Alliance trash.
The Void has no place in Azeroth.
Good day to you.
We can do more good off the line, maybe even prevent some casualties. I know how the Void works, and you're a legend. Damn right I am, Erator.
Vanguard
See,
of the
you're
Light,
learning.
Form a line. Hold
The High
this gate.
Exarch has formed an impressive defensive line. It will hold the Devouring Host's current numbers, but I can see Void pylons behind the lines. Those will call forth more of the Devouring Host and overwhelm the Vanguard of the Light. Their power is too dangerous for us to destroy directly, but if we can reactivate the Sentinels that fell in the initial assault, they could destroy the pylons for us. Activate 5 Quel'Danar Sentinels to destroy the Void pylons.
Steady travels.
Voidborn Banishing.
For justice.
Right when I got it, oof. Congratulations, though. That's a good feeling. Devouring Hosts are composed of horrors from the depths of the Void. But they are still an army, with soldier and leaders. Amongst the sea of Void Walkers, I noticed that are singular creatures. With a commander or mascot to the host, removing them from the battlefield will help to break their lines. Slay, Lechunakulon, Blightclaw, and the Wasting.
May the light guide you.
The only thing wasting here is these servers. I like to say this is the worst the WoW servers have ever been, but it's not. Never forget back in Warlords of Draenor for like EU. NA got out of that. EU didn't. I remember the war stories. The Shiny Charm this time. Yeah, get the Shiny Charm first. How much does the Shiny Charm improve your chances? Oh my god, game please, I'm begging you. Game, please. I don't really need to check this shit down here. I can probably turn this part of the UI off. Lights Deliverance, okay. It turns the normal off of 1 in 4,096 to 1 in 1,000 something. I mean, that's better, don't get me wrong. Like, it's better. But, like, Jesus. I mean, I would like to say that I can't understand why people are shiny on, but I play MMORPGs, so like I'm used to understanding why we go for very low % chances to get something cosmetic. It's like, in this zone, the Storm Peaks, there's a bunch of different spawn locations for this guy called the Time Lost Proto-Drake. He spawns, I
Exarch
think,
Corellian is a vaunted
at a very low
battlefield
percent
commander.
chance every
Though
couple of
I think
hours.
he sometimes
So in
forgets
order
how
to
be
get it,
anything else.
you have to be camping in the zone with a way to track whether or not it spawns or not, and you just have to wait. And then on top of that, you have to hope you're the one to actually get it, because if someone else gets it, they get the mount and you don't. What was the Pokemon game where it was like mandatory to get like a shiny Gyarados? Because that was my first introduction to shinies. I was wondering, okay. It finally gave out. It was like, oh. Bro. Oh, can you see the Pokemon that are shiny in the overworld now? Because the Pokemon, like, aren't just in tall grass. Like, they spawn in the world. So can you just, like, scan the environment, see if one's a shiny? If not, just, like, reset. It was gold and silver? Ah. I must be thinking of Hearth Gold, and whatever the silver one was. Soul Silver. Servers, I must go, my planet needs me. Did they just take the beta servers offline? Hold on. Bro. God, I do not know how to feel about the new Steam controller. Because, like, it looks ugly as sin, right? But I need to hold it and actually know if it's going to be comfortable or not. I like the idea of having the trackpads available. But, like, those are also the things that make it look ugly as shit. I don't know if this is just a me thing, or... They show shiny and you reset. Oh, that's much better to, like, do, like, each fight individually. Desperate to come to me for help. It's actually really funny, Ultima, because in Midnight, they're removing the ability for healers to be able to interrupt. I think besides, like, one healer. I think, like, shamans keep wind shear or something. The others lose their ability to interrupt. So they have to rely on DPS to do it now. Okay, let me just, like, quit the beta client and, like, reload it. See if that maybe helps. No. Well. Not gonna lie to you. Don't know. Huh. Well. Huh. Let's check Twitter again. My reservoir of knowledge. Well, I'm not seeing anyone actually talk about this, so I don't know if it's just, like, localized to me, or if the servers just, like, went down. Well, who remembers the first 2 hours of yesterday's stream? I'm gonna run that back. Unless they run away or die. Oh, that's cool. Beta! Get me in, Halderon, take me away. While we're here and the servers actually work, I'll show off the Haranir, which is a new race coming in World of Warcraft. So, has anyone here seen the movie Avatar? Alright, let's make this easy for everyone. Who here has seen the movie Avatar or is familiar with it? So you know the blue people? Okay, so these are them. Think of them like that. Now, they have a bunch of shit going on here. Bunch of different hairstyles. Noses. Tusks. You can make it tiny. Different face paint. I turn that shit off. Different mustache. You like want some spines there, like a porcupine, or just an actual mustache. Same thing with like the beard. You can have like spines in your head if you want to turn that shit off. Face fur pattern. If you want fur, you can just also just turn it off. Ears, you can like change your ears a lot. I go for small, you can like add shit to them as well. There's a lot of customization options here. Like necklaces, off. And now like all this shit, again, you can just like keep it on, get some customization for it, or do what I'm gonna do and turn it all off. You can change the color of the spines as well. Again, I just turn this kind of stuff off. But what went from something I was not interested in before, I can just turn off. Also, you can have clawed feet if you want. You also change the color of your loincloth. Huge. And you can basically turn them into, like, night elves. Which I like. Because on Horde, Shaman and Druid races aren't my particular cup of tea. Them, though, I can make them look good. Where's the beard? Go cheek. See? Oh, hold on. Where's my hair? Hairstyle, bald, naturally. You can moisturize them if you want. Or not. Actually, I think they look pretty decent. They're pretty tall and bulky. But they have, like, overall decent proportions. And it's like, when my other option for, like, a shaman and a druid is, like, fucking Moo Supreme over here. The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Moo but Canadian. Feats McGee over here. Or, like, you want shoulder pads the size of boats? Here you go. Or whatever the fuck this is. You know what? It's like, I'll take this. Actually, kind of like the Harvard. I might roll a couple of them. So, can look at dog shit. It looks good, though. Yeah? Look at that. Vicious. Did they actually show the druid forms in the main menu here? No, they don't. The head is kind of tiny compared to the rest of the body. A little bit, yeah. But like, if I log my, if I log the hunter that I made for them, you'll see like some of the armor sets on them. Proportion-wise, I like it. It looks awful. Shut up. Yeah? It looks mint, I'll have you know. Not mobile. One day this will load. Why did I log a different character? I need to think my actions through before I do them. I really need to think my actions through. Why did I do this? How could I do this to me? Why did I do this to myself? How could I do this to myself? How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes. Oh yeah, there's eye customization as well. You can have like them be like big eyes or like small eyes. Hope for new features in the Steam machine. Honestly, just like further optimizations for like SteamOS. That's my main hope. I would love it if Valve is able to eventually make a functioning version of SteamOS for regular desktop usage. If they can do that and have it be user friendly, I would love to see that. I think like the Steam machine is like the next like big step in that direction. How about some points towards intelligence? Do I look like a mage? Right? It's like Hydro, it's Boruto fan. Nah, it's singular, right? You know, it would also be interesting if they could find a way to get like streaming from a Steam machine to a Steam Deck. Now, I know this sounds kind of stupid, but imagine if we could get like game streaming to be like good enough where it kind of operates like the PlayStation Portal. So if you want to, you can utilize the power of your Steam machine, but with the portability of your Steam Deck. Like I could see that having a few use like scenarios. The free multiplayer is a big deal in my eyes. I think it's gonna be a big deal for a lot of people. That and just like continue advertising like Steam sales, free multiplayer. They just have to get the price point down. If they get that price point in like the 400 to 500 range, heck, maybe even the 600 range, they have a shot to make that good. Until the dinosaurs. Wasn't there like a filler arc in Boruto where like Sasuke fought like a velociraptor for like 8 episodes or something? Bro, this is still loading, by the way. Control it via Steam. Even better. But like, if they can like touch up on that technology, I think there's like even more use scenarios for like games that traditionally may not function all that well on a Steam Deck. The other big thing is if they can get anti-cheat to work with SteamOS and not have to like just download Windows, because the general public are not going to do that shit. If they can just get like regular anti-cheats that a lot of the big multiplayer games use to work on SteamOS, that will also be a big sway for a lot of people. Brother. Why? I went onto this character to show off one transmog set, by the way. I erased Boruto from my mind. Chat, which is better, Boruto or Rent a Girlfriend? If you had to watch one in its entirety, the anime, which would you do? I can't be the only one that would say Rent a Girlfriend in that scenario, right? Okay, so I have a great idea. Let's just kill that, relog. Let's go back to the Paladin, get out of this fuck-ass scenario. Let's just do it. I actually really like the little hunter pet you get. Okay, I just need the Paladin to load. Just get me into the game. I even watch One Piece instead of Boruto, dang. Rent a Girlfriend because I haven't seen it yet. I love the memes and like the conspiracy theories around Rent a Girlfriend. It's the funniest shit ever. Because it's like, there's some part of me that like thinks it might be onto something. Where it's like, the conspiracy theory is that the author for Rent a Girlfriend fell in love with the main girl of the series. Like, actually. I don't know if it's confirmed or anything. But like, the dude makes a bunch of like social media posts, like fake dating with her or something. And the conspiracy theory picked up again recently because of a redesign for like the main character, apparently, to look more like the author. And people picked up on that immediately. It's such a funny thing to follow. I don't know if there's actual validity to it, but it's really funny to hope there is. It's even funnier when you find out the guy's actually married IRL as well. Look in the meme chat. Not like I have anything else going on this stream, we would say. Looks like this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, Boruto's cooked. Self-report community. No, the MC did, Hydro. Oh! Game, please. The shutdown is over. That's what I'm gonna say the moment I actually log into the fucking server. Game, please. Game. Please! When you get Omega level cooked by MHA fan, pack it up. I just want to play the beta! Why? Blizzard! How could this happen to me? Did the progress bar go back? The old Eastern Kingdom's load screen. Back when Sylvanas was still a faction leader. Actually, before that, race leader. You know, if you look closely, Sylvanas' boob is about as big as, I think that's Muradin, as, like, his head. No, that's the Wildhammer guy. It's about, like, her boob is about as big as that guy's head. The dwarf right next to it. I like how they give you, like, a dwarf head for, like, a size comparison. And they got, like, Gen Greyman's head for, like, a cock comparison to, like, Varian Rin here. And that's kind of a crazy thing when you, like, look at it. Huh. Never made that connection in all my years of playing WoW. You know, the more you learn. So let me get this straight. You pay a lot of money to Blizzard and can't even get into the servers. Yes. That's actually exactly... Okay, so here's like... You all don't understand the value here. So imagine this. There are 3 versions of Midnight. You pay for the most expensive one for the beta servers to get into the beta, only for the beta servers to not work. See, now this is what we call true value. I don't think you guys are getting it. So this is the true intended experience. See, it's actually ARG levels of storytelling. Xalatath is also attacking Irvine, California, where Blizzard HQ is located. I don't know if that's where the servers are located, but they're also attacking there as well. So, it's actually part of the lore. Hello, Eternal Night. Welcome to the stream. How's the beta so far? When we're actually able to play it, pretty damn good. It's like the tone and the atmosphere, the vibe's actually good again. Yes. Like, in the intro scenario, yes. There's blood everywhere. There's a good amount of actual, like, mobs on the screen fighting. I mean, it's still, like, WoW storytelling, right? So it's, like, we're not expecting, like, Xenoblade over here or anything, right? It's still, like, WoW cutscenes. But it's, like, tone and atmosphere, much better. I'm not joking. Midnight basically starts out with you, like, logging into your main city. Liadrin going, champion, holy shit, we're fucked. The long way. Both ways, too. So, like, I got a portal over here. Can you, like, take it to come to the Silvermoon, please? Like, I need you to save her ass. And then it's just, like, immediately into the battle. There's actually 2 main wars going on. You may not know this. We have one of that being the light versus the void. 2, us versus the servers. I have a new idea. What if I make a new character? Big plans coming in. Log me, baby, one more time. Log me, baby, one more time. Alright, we in. Alright. Haranir, male, body type 1. Druid. This. Hold on, let me turn all this shit off. Hairstyle, bald, because of course. Red. No highlight. Clean. Eye color. Whatever the fuck that is. Nose, we'll go with wide. Chad, would you say my nose is wide or thin? Tusk, we'll make him small. No face paint. Short mustache. We'll go for the pruned beard. Take that shit off. No fur. Sideburns, we'll go for cheek. Ears small. Earrings turn off. That off. This shit off. This shit off. This shit off. Normal feet. Red loincloth. Okay. Also, the nipple game is crazy. Okay, now. Name taken, my ass. Alright, if we log into Orgrimmar, will this actually work? Is a scam. You also get, like, early access for, like, 3 days when the expansion comes out, but, like, you pretty much just level. Alright, so long as we don't go to Quel'Danas, we're good.
Champion, Xalatath and her devouring host lay siege to the Sunwell. The light has chosen you to defend it.
Ooh, that raid finder coloration, though. The top half is, like, what's saving it. The bottom half is kind of lame. Okay. Alright. See what I mean? Where it's like, when you get actual armor on the Haranir, they look pretty dang good. It's like, ooh. Ooh. Like, you see what I mean? Like, we see in the vision now? Alright, let's see the Haranir Druid forms, though. Alright, take care, Este. Let's see the Harinir Druid form. So as a Druid, you transform into animals. What's the Boomkin? Brother. Okay. Flying mount is a bat. Cat form is whatever the fuck this thing is. Looks fine. Not my cup of tea. Bear form is supposed to be a pangolin. Honestly, I'm not big on the Druid forms. We can like also change them in the barber shop, apparently. Alright. Well, we can log in to Orgrimmar. The question now is, what about Quel'Danas? Just load. For the love of God, just load. All we have to do is get out of Quel'Danas. We just have to do those quests, get out of Quel'Danas, and apparently the lag is way better. Oh my god, we're in. Okay. Places, people. With a few mobs to kill, few sentinels to activate. We do that, we're home free. Alright, Blightclaw has spawned. Gotta whoop his ass. Whoa. 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 My buttons work, chat. My buttons work. My buttons finally work. Oh, I feel like Rock Lee kicking off the weighted ankle at things. Oh, bro, my buttons actually work. It's a sad day to be void. Here we go. Push it to the limit. Past the point of no return. Bro, try to hit me with a noxious discharge. I'm gonna discharge all over him with this mixtape. Get him. Get him. Whoop his ass. So I guess Blizzard was like resetting like the instance for the zone or something. They were pushing a hotfix through or something.
When I was overcome by wrath, I lashed out in my pain. Is it the same for the void as it is for the light? The Vanguard has...
Or is it further up? Oh, the meme
So do
info
I.
in the meme it should be in the meme channel, and it's the first picture that you can see when you scroll
sure
up.
what to think when it does.
Okay. While the servers work, we have to be fast with this.
My mother Ilaria would know better than anyone how to fight the void. I haven't seen. Let's focus on activating the sentinels.
Where's the wasting? So the wasting's supposed to spawn here. Oh, it's this guy. Okay, well the other one spawned, so let's go deal with him first. Push it to the limit. That's the point of no return. Got his ass. Okay, the wasting is here. Get him. Gotta whoop his ass. Okay, we got him. We need one more sentinel and destroy the pylon. My one negative is the card game I kind of find not fun. Me with Saga 1. Ooh, cutscene. we destroyed the pylon. Yeah, this is probably what they mean by work in progress. There's no sound here. You little people and your struggles. Delicious. You still believe your heroics can defeat my devouring host? My forces are as boundless as my power. My fun is just beginning. What the hell is that? That looks like a raid boss or a dungeon boss. One of the two. Need to take that L. Yeah. It's like I'll never be able to look at that design the same way before. As forever. It's just like, I can't even speak proper English. That just destroyed Boring Pokemon. It's like that character design. You gotta change the outfit now. You just gotta do it. Because it works too well.
Formation. The Vanguard is here to protect.
The forces of the Void have underestimated the power of the light.
Be the light.
Going behind our lines was reckless. Was his Erator's idea. Lately he has been so headstrong. Jmulls. I shouldn't air this family business, but I will admit that your actions have aided the Vanguard of Light in this battle. Damn right.
Do not let this evil.
With those void pylons destroyed, the devouring host has weakened. We may have a chance of winning this.
The void has
Jmulls have a mission for you. There's a contingent of Shadow God Ethereals to the northeast. They appear to be looting the buildings, but that could change in a moment. The Vanguard cannot afford to be flanked as we advance. Take out their leader and decimate their forces while we engage the host. Eliminate Nork on all, the looter, and 12 Shadow God intruders.
No darkness that will not flee before the light.
Anaria Shala.
The armory here stores legendary weapons and artifacts, blessed with the power of the light due to their proximity to the Sunwell. While we are pinned down by the host, the Ethereals are looting these treasures. Jmulls, secure these holy artifacts. They are best weapons against the Void, use them to cut down these invaders if you have the need. Oh, and you get the weapons. Okay, cool. Ooh! Okay, these might be like, in place. I like that sword, though. That with enchants could look good.
We cannot allow these ethereals to pillage our sacred artifacts.
On that we agree. Erator, hold the line. Champion, seize those weapons.
Okay. God, the interior work in these buildings looks so good. Because I remember the exact type of building this used to be back in the Burning Crusade. Like this style of like Blood Elf building. But it looks so good with modern graphics. Like, oh my god. Yes, game, I'm going to need that portrait for my house. Gonna need it. This one too. Especially this one for reasons. Black Cosmic Infuser. While the Elven Kingdoms turn to the moon and sun for guidance. Ooh. While the Elven Kingdoms turn to the moon and sun for guidance, Astromancers and Nethermancers saw the power of both the stars and the space between. The Cosmic Infuser was a result of the early attempts to explore these unfathomable fields of arcane study, harnessing the untapped power of the stars. Healing powers drawn from such darkness was dangerous to evoke, and its use was reserved for desperate times. We're actually getting lore for these weapons we're looting? Cool. Oh, that's a cool way to have it even taller. Oh, that's sick. Staff of Disintegration. Oh, wasn't this like... Weren't these the weapons from the Kael'thas fight back in Tempest Cape? That's awesome. Staff of Disintegration. Some foes can only be stopped when their entire form was erased from existence. Such was the Met Imua, an Amani from the Troll Wars. He could regenerate so quickly that no blade, arrow, or spell could fell him. The Staff of Disintegration was made to overcharge arcane power. The staff's creator used it to eliminate every trace of Metamua and his home. Damn. So horrific were the deaths that the staffs and its creators were... So horrific were the deaths that the staff and its creator were locked away until Grand Astromancer Capanian was unleashed against Tempest Keep. Now the staff rests in the Sunwell's light in hopes of cleansing the tragic past. Fuck that, I'm using it. Mine. Dude, I love that we're getting more of the Tempest Keep weapons. That's awesome. Bit of lag there, okay. Oh, I can use the Staff of Disintegration too? Wait a minute. Brother, get over here. Oh, that's badass. Dude, they let you use these weapons you're picking up for the quests? Hello, May. Welcome to the stream. Warp Slicer. Warp Slicer, called Prince's Wrath, Sudden Fury, the Sullen Strike, the Warp Slicer was created with the aid of Illidan and the Naga to help Prince Kael'thas access the Weda Outland. A side effect of the magic was the blade's speed, able to strike its foes before they even see it drawn. The Sin'dorei have come to see it as a weapon of oppression, used by assassins loyal to the prince when he betrayed his people, but the people have reclaimed it, and it will be renewed in the light of the Sunwell. Mine. Yeah, that's mine. That's a dibs. Ooh, okay. So it like teleports you to them. Oh, gotta kill the Luda guy here. Alright, let's wait for him to come. I am loving the Blood Elven architecture here. So good. Rush forward, slashing all enemies, dealing physical damage to enemies within 6 yards and stunning them. I love the fact that, like, allow you to use the weapons you're picking up for the quests for the gameplay. That's so cool. Get him. Nice. That's so cool. Like, that's the little attention to detail that elevate quests I've been wanting WoW to try to implement. Like, something just to add a little bit of spice to the overall experience. That's so good. And the effect changes based on the weapon you get. The Staff of Disintegration was like a channeled spell in front of you. This one rushes you towards all the enemies, stuns them. Scourgebane. Let's see you. Scourgebane was forged so the prince would not taint his father's sword with his people's hate. Arcane magic gathered Cinderine Rage its edge to rip apart any undead foes. The writing here is so much better than what it used to be. Like, this has actual edge to it. While Fellow Malorn was restored to righteousness, Scourgebane was used by the forces of Kael'thas as he served the Legion against his own people. It was placed in here in hopes that one day it would serve the Cinderai as proudly as its most famous counterpart. That's mine. If you get shot, it would not be funny. I love those old Looney Tunes sketches. I get clips of them on TikTok every now and then, and it's so good. Knocks all enemies within 6 yards of the caster back. Inflicts 5 damage to enemies within 6 yards. Inflicts 5 damage to all enemies within 6 yards of the caster. Oh, and a dot. Okay, sick. Brother. Oh, I hope they give us, like, the transmog for these weapons. Why did I drop the weapon? Holy cooked them. Etched scroll. On their poor decisions. That was a good trend as well. Infinity Blades. The Phoenix Blades may be derided as assassins today, but the lives they saved by eliminating key commanders before a battle began once kept them high regard. The Infinity Blades were given to the leader as a mark of station. The blades shredded magical defenses and protected the bear from mystic attacks. The Phoenix's blades turned on their king and the group was disbanded. The blades were thought lost until in the siege of Tempest Keep as the traitor prince's command. Now we preserve them in Sunwell's life. They need to touch up on the actual grammar for a few of these, but besides that, we love these descriptions. Okay, Civil's time to go poo-poo again. Unleash a whirlwind of attacks. Yeah. Yeah, for those who don't know, back in the Burning Crusade, which was the first expansion for World of Warcraft, back in the year 2007, there was a raid called Tempest Keep, and the final boss there, you fought the previous, like, king of these elves, called Kael'thas. During that fight, you could you were able to pick up a bunch of weapons that dropped on the ground. These are basically those weapons, and they're giving a bunch of lore to them individually. That's so cool. And you can use them during this quest bit. Oh yeah, the axe. Devastation. The Cinderai Knights are normally known for spear, bow, and sword, but the Thaladred the Darkener preferred the hefty axe. Dating back to the Troll Wars, devastation struck its enemies with such brutality that their healing sorceries, even calls to their lower, would fail them. It was used by the most unusual Cinderai to defend Quel'Tha the Lost until Thaladred wielded it in service of Kael'thas, betraying his people and shaming the weapon's legacy. Until a Cinderai is found with the temperament to wield it, the axe waits in the Sunwell's light to remove the Darkener's shadow. The writing, so much better than what it used to be in this game. Jesus. Like, these descriptions are hitting. Okay, a lot of these effects kind of boil down to we're gonna do some AoE and possibly stun them for a bit. Oh, yeah. It's just like a whirlwind. That's cool. Netherstrand longbow. Some claim the bow was carried by the Highborn in the War of the Ancients. Others that it was not forged until Kael'thas journeyed to Outland. What is known as the strands of magic from the twisting nether make it one of the deadliest bows ever used. It was recovered from Outland after the forces of Kael'thas used it against the Janai. Now we hope to purify its damaged legacy in the light of the Sunwell. Mine. Within 2 yards of the impact. Oh, I have to target some a little bit. Oh, yeah. You just shoot a bow at him. Hello, open. Welcome to the stream. I don't know. I haven't gotten to the actual Great Vault yet. I imagine they would just balance it around the actual bosses we have. Isn't, like, in totality, we actually get, like, a lot of bosses? Or, like, this standard amount, kind of? We just split across 3 different raids. I know the raids don't all come out at once. So the first couple of vaults may be a bit goofy. Okay, so everything in their fucking mother wanted to spawn here. Alright. He's just a gaming god, though. Raids. Yeah, we have 3 raids here. So, the Dream Rift, which we fight, is 1 boss. Void Spire, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. High area. So, 6 here, with the other one 7. And then March and Quel'Danas is 2 bosses. So it's 9 bosses in total, which is about the standard. I know these raids don't all come out at once, though, so maybe the first, like, couple of Great Vaults in the season will be a bit scuffed.
Thank the light. You've recovered the artifacts.
You know, I'm seeing people that I never expected to play Digimon play the new Digimon game and love it. It's like my favorite streamer, Preach Gaming. He's been playing Digimon, apparently. And I saw one of his videos being like, I can't believe I love Digimon.
I answer to the light.
I'm telling you, this new game has swag to it. Were they just here to loot us? Or did they have some reason to seek out weapons of the light? I'll save that speculation for later. The Vanguard can use these weapons now. With them, we will push this devouring host off Quel'Danas. So we're using the weapons from Tempest Keep to fight off the devouring host. That's so cool.
Remain
Love that.
vigilant.
Erator, what is this fucking stance, my guy? Erator, what are we doing? Bro, that's a 2-handed sword, you understand that, right? Bro, what am I looking at, Erator?
Honor to you. Greetings.
Honor to you. Honor to your fucking bicep, bro. You're one-handing that thing. What's the other hand doing there? That just for show? Bro. I have to respect it, though. It's like, Okay, Eretor, you clearly have gone to the gym. Or you use this sword a disgusting amount. Both options I like. That's what I'm talking about. See, the cow over here is impressed. He's looking on. Faerun's looking on. Laraxian, he's not looking on because he's a peasant. But Eretor, I see the gains. Yeah? I like it. Hi,
Light
Terralian.
Angel.
Excellent work, Jmulls. I knew I could count on you.
The void has no place in Azeroth.
Jmulls, the time has come. We push these fiends to Sun's Reach Harbor. We drive them back into the accursed void portal and drive them from these sacred shores. For the light, for
Be the
Azeroth.
light, the darkness. Vanguard of the light, with me! Push these invaders back to the void that spawned them!
Nice little statue. Yeah, for the light. Void Wake Behemoth. I feel like we need some good music here when we get the live, you know? Most dwarven name I've ever seen. Have you tried New Delves yet? No, we just, like, got to this part. We've been having, like, massive server issues ever since the beta went up. We haven't even gotten out of the intro yet. I think we're getting there. Like, their servers have, like, how do I say this kindly? Not been good.
We will push back the shadows.
Like, think of a mix between horse manure and, like, a rotted corpse. That's kind of like what the WoW servers have been like for a bit.
Your help against that behemoth.
And by for a bit, I mean since they came up yesterday. They got better like 15 minutes ago, though. The light is with us. Zalatath will be stopped here. Let's drive back this threat.
Drive this monster back to the void!
Oh, okay. We stand here. Channel the light. Oh. Channel light. Okay. Yeah, suck my beam.
Vanguard!
Yeah, bro, I've done this off. How'd that feel? My super laser piss!
The power of light is supreme!
Okay, Blizzard, when we get to live, can we use the actual good cinematic for that? The old warrior thinks this will be his crowning achievement. Hi, Zally.
Show yourself, witch!
A paladin staring down the might of the void with only the absolute conviction that he is right. So brave in the light. Dude, his face. How will you fare lost in the void? Oh! XP is here! You never had a chance. I like the giant, like, crab guy model guy. Damn! Okay. Wow, okay, this actually feels like we're on the back foot. Like we're being invaded. Yeah, these behemoths look cool.
Pleasantries can wait.
By the light, we cannot win this battle! Our only hope lies in the Sunwell!
All DL Shalom.
We need to fall back! This is not a battle that we can win! Not like this! Not like us. But there is still hope! The Sunwell! It brought the Vanguard of the Light here to defend it! It brought you, Jmulls! Fall back to the Sunwell Chamber and defend it for as long as we can! I have faith the Light did not intend for us to lose this day!
Fight well. Terralian, we must regroup at the Sunwell before it's too late.
Damn it all! Vanguard, fall back!
Well, this offensive plan did not work at all. Should I just buy Heroic? What's the exact difference between the Heroic and the Epic Edition? If it's just like the 3-day early access of the beta, I would say if you really want to play the beta, sure. I'm not going to recommend people spend extra money just for the beta, though. But like, at the end of the day, it's your money. I would say if you want to experience it in the best it possibly can be state, probably just wait for live. Because beta's really, like, fucked right now. Well, kinda. The lighting effects here are nice. Arrive at the Sunwell.
We made it. Light preserve us.
Like how everything got like more blue and purple.
To the Sunwell chamber. We will beseech.
Yeah, it seems like the sound effects and the music are very much not finalized. Wow, we're getting peppered. Okay.
Sunwell brought us salvation before. We must have faith.
Glad we like no-diffed that.
Again.
Meet Liadge at the entrance of the Sunwell. Oh, it's right here. Dude, this place looks sick. They did such a good job with the art this expansion. My god. Like, bro.
You are the last of the Vanguard to make it.
Did everyone else die?
I am the blade.
Thank the light. Everyone from the Vanguard that survived is in the Sunwell chamber. Now that you are here, we can begin. Our attempts to fight Xal'atath's devouring host have failed. Our only hope is to call upon the light once more and trust that there was a reason it brought the Vanguard together. Jmulls, you and Eretor need to protect the Sunwell from the devouring host. With so few of us left, we cannot spare any more defenders. Our faith in the light will save us.
Fight well.
Nothing will get past me, bro.
Champion, defend us as we perform the ritual.
Alright, let's whoop some ass. Powered by Sunwell Embers. Are these? Oh, these things. Chance to inflict 5 damage to enemies. Okay, cool. Can they stack? No. That'd been cool if they did. Okay, early on, it feels like we're continuing the trend from the War Within where the storytelling gets better as time goes on. With like 11.0 was good, 11.1 storytelling was much better. Not like necessarily much better, but it was more consistently better. 11.2 was also really good. This is like, okay, we're actually writing cool shit. If they can keep this up for the rest of Midnight, I'm looking forward to that. Massively popular. Yeah, I understand why like people have like trepidations when things become way more popular. You can lose that like close-knit feel, like where everyone, or at least a lot of people have like this implicit understanding of everything. Sunwell Chamber looks so good. The giant phoenix emblems too. Imperators. So out of curiosity, is like the lore from the Digimon animes like the same as the Digimon games, or is it like a separate universe? Okay, work in progress. In-game cinematic. IGC 12.0 Sun the Sunwell. Eretor, Liadrin, and the other paladins chant a prayer in the Sunwell to focus their light. As they channel the light, the Sunwell begins to glow. The pressure builds as they chant until we cut outside to see a massive light beam erupt out of the Sunwell, lancing into the Void Storm, my golly, above and holding it at bay. The Void has been defeated for now, but Eretor expresses worry the paladins can't maintain the ritual forever. Liadrin tells Eretor to have faith, but Eretor isn't convinced. Next time on World of Warcraft Midnight. Who's canonically a victim? It's like, I'm all for more people being, like, introduced to anime, because anime is awesome. My god, a lot of people, like, got introduced to anime, like, post-2020, though, just can't read. It's like, that's one of the things I've learned. I mean, to be fair, a lot of people before couldn't read either, but it's just, like, an even, like, larger pool of people now, you know? Dude, nice skybox, by the way. God, it looks so good. Silvermoon looks so freaking pretty, man. Oh my god. My city.
Pleasantries can wait.
May the light bless and protect you, Jmulls. Your defense of the Sunwell Chamber made this miracle possible. We have not beaten Xal'atath, but we have forestalled the invasion of a devouring host. We now have the time to catch our breaths and discover what we must do to defeat her.
Remain vigilant.
Call of the Light.
We have made many sacrifices.
So many have come to the defense of Silvermoon and the Sunwell, names and faces I did not entirely expect, and some familiar faces I am glad to see. You have my thanks for your part, Jmulls. We have Xal'atath's forces held for now, but this is far from over. I would include you in our next steps. Meet me at the Sanctum of Light. Journey to Silvermoon City.
The light of the Sunwell be with you.
The Vanguard of the Light will need quarters and supplies.
Yeah, I need that new charge amount, Liadrin.
After I have consulted with the others.
Alright, I'm ready to head to Silvermoon. Chat, this city was introduced back in the Burning Crusade in 2007. With this expansion, they have updated it visually and the layout overall. Level 90, Ultima. It's time to head to Silvermoon. Arrive at the Sanctum of Light. Off we go. Wait, I have an idea. Can I transmog yet? Brother.
I have many lucky twos you like.
Can I fly or no? Oh, I can't. Why am I in this stupid ass old style? Hold on. How do I get rid of, like... it might just be a bug. Sunwell Onagon? Dude, they look sick! Bro! Visually, this is my favorite that WoW has looked in years. Like, legitimately, maybe since Wrath. Oh my god, I love everything about this. It helps that I'm a sucker for Blood Elf stuff. Everything is canon. Okay, cool.
With perseverance,
All of our war
strength.
mages and magisters with experience in combat have been sent to the front line, while the rest of us were evacuated to the Silver Moon, and he has specialized in resonant arcane theory, not throwing fireballs at beasts from another world.
Sunwell's glory shines.
Wait, what's this dude saying? What was this dude saying?
A new Bellore Delana. Glory to the Sindorai. We shall not falter. Sun, chase your shadows.
Oh, here it is. Oh, bro, when it's turning to daytime. Dude, the skybox looked so good! Oh, I love that Defender look. Maybe the glow should have been like red. Oh my god. The trees look good too. God, the buildings though. The spires. Oh, the little light post too. I mean, like, this is probably my favorite, like, city, visually at least, I've ever made. And we haven't even got into the thing yet. Dude, the sense of scale it has as well. This beats the dog shit out of Dornigal. Like, oh my god. Like, the glow up from Dornigal to this cannot be overstated. Dude, these Blood Knights look awesome too. They need to fix the music though. Like, badly. That tree looks gorgeous. I need shelves like that. I'm absolutely blown away by how this looks. The architecture, the lighting, the skybox, like, the dichotomy between that and this. I wanted them to get the rule of cool right, and, like, get that back. They kind of done that. Get that off my fucking thing. Sunstrider Isle, the old, like, Blood Elf starter zone. Bro, look at this shit! It looks so good! They changed the layout a lot from the TBC version of Silvermoon, though. Like, they changed it a lot. Oh, I kind of see what they did.
Anu Vala Valorialon.
Could you tell me about the Sunwell and the history of the Sindurai?
Glory to the Sindorai.
Transmogrifier.
Anu Belore Delana.
I mean, it's my favorite, like, city in all of WoW. It's not even close. Like, that's just number one. The Old Silvermoon also was my favorite, but, like, this one, like, oh my freaking god. And we actually have a visual dichotomy. Oh my god.
Welcome. Welcome.
Please let me transmog. Please let me
I am
transmog.
looking forward to our negotiation. How may I be of service?
You hitting the wrong button. Game, I need you to let me, like, transmog. I mean, I first experienced, like, Silvermoon back in, like, middle school. So it's like seeing a place from, like, my childhood. Look this fucking good. Like, oh my god! Ooh! Wait a minute, going from, like, Murder Row and the darkened environment here. Out into how bright and magical and spacious this looks. Oh my god. Ooh! But the statues look good as well. Fishing supplies, best
Are you
NPC
planning
right
to
here.
purchase? May my goods serve you well.
Blood Knight. Dude, the Blood Knight armor looks so freaking clean.
Sinu Amanore.
Master
What
Painter.
needs bring you here?
Oh, you can buy, like, housing painting. Oh, you can get this painting! A bridge over waters. Bridge over calm waters.
A new
5,000 gold a
Valorian.
painting. That's crazy, huh? Aw, I know it would be abused immediately. I understand it would be abused immediately. But, like, imagine how cool it would be if, like, they had some kind of, like, art program and, like, you could, like, actually, like, paint your own artwork and then sell it. Like, in-game. I know people would just draw penises immediately, right? Or boobs, right? Like, let's be fair. I would, too. I understand that's where, like, people would go immediately. But, like, imagine how cool that could be. Like, I want that in my house. That looks sick. God, I can't wait till we get actual music here. Mad to measure. Gold is gold. Trials and tabulations. Lost Little Strider. Hounded and hassled. Career counseling. Missing paladins. Oh! Dude, this place looks awesome! The Wayfarer's Rest.
You are not needed. That isn't your decision to make.
Why'd they make Umbric sound like that? Get a cool theme song, nice.
Do not squander resources.
Anaria Shala. Fight well.
The rebuilding
I'm
continues.
glad you've arrived. Let's begin.
Silvermoon will know prosperity again.
We shall all weigh in on the situation. Lorthamar glances at Umbrick and Romoth. As you can see, there are many tensions at play. Please give us a moment to discuss.
Aldiel Shalom.
I expect you'll sort things out. Listen to the discussion.
The Sunwell holds the Voidstorm at bay for now, but its current state
World of
cannot be
Warcraft
sustained
Blizzard,
forever.
please, for the
And there's
love
no
of
telling how
God,
it could be
find a way to
affecting the
implement a
rest of
feature
Eversong,
that Final Fantasy
especially with the
XIV
Light
has,
Bolt.
where
We
around
need
quest
an
mobs, you
alternative
can, like,
course of
delete
action.
players.
We Randorai can aid you in finding one. Grant us entry into Silvermoon.
Absolutely not! Your mere presence would risk defiling the Sunwell with void magic.
Then it seems we have nothing more to discuss. I'll continue my research in Tranquillion, should you choose to see reason.
The Grand Magister is right about one thing. Protecting the Sunwell.
So if
is
you
our
play
top
the Void
priority.
Elf here, they just kind of like
The
fine with
Vanguard
you,
of
like
the
what's
Light
going
will
on there.
see to its defense.
Your aid was timely and welcome, Turallion. But remember that Silvermoon and the Sunwell belong to the Sindorai. You are guests in our fair city.
Guests, allies, and saviors, Lorthamar. Rest assured that we will guard your city and your people with the full strength of the light.
Baladash Malanore.
There are those that will disagree with my decision, but will not have us lose our home. If we must host temporary guests, so be it.
What I do for
I have more to review with Turallion, but in the meantime, the rest of the city should be informed that we will have some temporary guests in the outer perimeter. I'd like you to check in with a few key civilians and deliver the news. While you're out there, take the chance to familiarize yourself with Silvermoon. We've made impressive strides rebuilding it since you've last visited. Checking with civilians across the city.
I'll speak to the Vanguard while you get the other matters settled.
Void Elf and Shilling in the story, yeah. The whole reason the Void Elves can't be here, by the way, there's a whole story for this. The Sunwell they were at before basically got corrupted when Ilaria, emo elf lady from before, went near it. And it threatened to, reverse polarity the Void. Dude, the ballista looks sick.
This better be important.
So you are the champion I have heard so much about. Many of my people are still alive thanks to your efforts of the Sunwell. You have my gratitude. Now, if only I can convince these elves that this war is far more important than just their city.
You have already taken so many of my Blood Knights to empower the Sunwell. Quel'Thalas is largely undefended.
And I am telling you that it is still not enough. Only by the faith of our forces is the Sunwell holding back the Void.
The Sunwell must not fall.
Then make sure we have everything we need and keep enemies off our backs.
General, perhaps you could see to our forces at the Sunwell. I will discuss matters with the Regent Lord.
As you will it, High Exarch. Vanguard, collect every weapon not nailed to a wall and let's move out.
I need that, stance that the Blood Knights have. When they hold, their spear like this, I need that stance available. I'm not over how good this city looks. I'm not over it. I like the mailbox, too. Oh, the Great Vault. Oh, requires level 90. Alright, well.
Baladash Malanore.
The Alliance will be staying here temporarily.
The last I saw shadows descend on Quel'Danas, Arthas marched on our kingdom with his army of Scourge. Now another army marches in our streets, saying they're here for our protection. Are you certain of that?
So what will happen if you tune as a Void Elf and you go near that Sunwell? Who knows? I imagine there's flavor text, and there was a bit of flavor text later on. Because there's a high elven camp, and if you go there as a blood elf, they basically say, "Patuh, blood elves, you sold yourself out to demons, patuh." Oh, the portal trainer. Glad we have one this Stormwind. I do not believe you possess the mental acuity to grasp the nature of portal magic. The Alliance will be staying longer than expected. We'll need your Stormwind portal to remain.
That burst of energy from the Sunwell, it was more powerful than any magic I've ever encountered. And I am well practiced. They say that army protects us, but I heard the surge was their doing. Do they even understand what they meddle with?
It's so good to see you again.
Oh, Tally of
Don't
Forge
worry,
Rings here.
I'll
Oh,
be
we haven't seen it in a
fine.
while. Oh, the innkeep. Valley of Strength, fuck that.
What needs bring you here?
Oh, buy my Hearthstone here.
Aldiel Shala.
Alright, hold on. What are the Blood Elves cooking up here? I need to know. Is that a strawberry pie? I found my people. I have found my people. What do we got over here? And we got cupcakes with plenty of frosting on top. I have found my people. I have spoken. I don't know why we need an entire fire for, like, cupcakes, but, like, I'll take it. I have found my people. Brother, I would eat everything on this freaking screen right now.
Honoria Shala.
Ripened vegetable assortment. I'll ignore that one. Big ol' stick of butter. I have found my people. I have found my people. Butter used in various Quel'Thalas cooking recipes. Tavern fixings. Pouch, and we have seasoning. This is a new expansion? Yes, this is the expansion coming out early next year. Called Midnight. Basically, we're going back to Silvermoon. So far, incredible start. Once we got past the lag was terrible. Once we got past that, extremely good beginning, in my opinion. Probably some of the best in-game story they've done in a while. Let me rephrase that. Probably some of the coolest in-game storytelling they've done since Legion. And, like, this is already my favorite city they've ever made in terms of visuals. It's big, it's open, it looks sick.
Baladash,
The Alliance will be staying here temporarily. Lodging will be needed.
With all that has happened, that utterly mad vortex of shadow in the sky, guests are
Also,
leaving in
hello, okay,
droves.
welcome to Shame.
If I weren't overseeing this place, I'm not so certain I'd still be here myself. If you wish a room, it is yours.
Hold on, what we got going on over here? Okay, we got some drinks. Any food, though? My favorite expansion? Of the ones that I've played, probably Mop. Way back in the day.
Anu Balore Delana.
That dude's voice was deep. Jesus. The Alliance will be staying here temporarily. They'll need
That
transportation.
surge from the Sunwell set off the Dragonhawks. They know when there's danger. I've never seen them this unnerved. If the animals are this affected, what about the rest of Eversong?
Dude, the Dragonhawk model looks good, too. I mean, going into Midnight... let's go back to the War Within. The War Within showed me a few things. They got better at writing an actual in-game story. They got better at writing characters. And They got better at actually portraying emotion. They got better at that. They were still severely lacking in rule of cool and dialogue and sometimes pacing. They got way better with pacing, but every now and then it was a little bit slow. Or a little bit too fast. This starts off with one of the coolest scenarios they've probably done since those, like, Battle of Teldrassil in BFA. Even that one wasn't all that good. It was only the final cinematic. The Battle for Lordaeron was really cool, so probably since that. But going into Midnight, I wanted them to get better at rule of cool, characterization, and dialogue. So far, it's been much improved. Hi, Valera.
The pleasure is mine.
Remind me who you are, damn. So, you all remember how in the War Within for the Delves, we had to hang out with Bran Bronzebeard? Champion! And remember how in that one fight, that dumbass would not, like, stay in the places he needed to be, or he would run into every mechanic humanly possible, and he infuriated me to no end? So, we benched the dwarf guy for the hot, like, lady elf. So, she's a new, like, delve companion. I'll be looking the reliquary as they venture deep into hostile territory. Was there something you needed? Who are you? I am Valera Sanguinar, a blood elf who walks her own path. My past is complicated, but my loyalties have always been my own. I have fought beside the House of Rin, and I stand as an ally to Silvermoon City and its region lord. I am no servant, no spy in the pockets, only an ally to those who've earned my trust. If that is enough for you, then perhaps there's an opportunity for us to work together.
Without a trace.
Of course, the reliquary will lend aid whenever it's needed. Let me know if you're interested as well. Hi, Anduin. Joe just walked in like, hey guys, you need me here? No? Alright. I'll leave. I'll just despawn when I walk out the door, I guess. Rest in peace, Anduin. Oh, so my entire story was back at expansion ago? So you guys don't need me in every city now. Huh. I'm not used to this. I'll try. If you guys think that's best, okay. What does Silvermoon look like? Oh my god. Look at this fucking city! Jesus, it's so much bigger than what it was, but it's like also open in concept, so it feels a little bit smaller because of that. Because, like, old Silvermoon was broken up into a bunch of smaller sections. You couldn't mount it or anything. You can mount it here now. Dude. Demia Lions to play Void Elf? Yes. Void Elves are Lions. Blood Elves are Horde. I'm Blood Elf right now. This is the Blood Elven City. It's just we're using this as, like, the headquarters for the expansion. I mean, it's so pretty. Like, oh my god, it's absolutely gorgeous. And you can fly all the way up here? For those who didn't play way back when with the old Silvermoon, you won't understand how cool this feels. To be able to fly all the way up here. God, they've nailed the Blood Elven aesthetics. Oh, the Nightborn are here, too. Hi, Thalisra.
Magic surrounds us.
Yeah, she's the wife of Lorthamar. The head Blood Elf guy from before. One of these days, this game's gonna let me transmog. Visit a transmogrifier. I'm trying, game. Right? Like, I'm trying. I'm trying my best. Can you... So good. It's like you always saw locations like this up in the sky back in the old Silvermoon. Now they can actually like fly up here. I'm a sucker for floating islands. I really am. Hold on. Who is this little guy? I need him. I want to eat him as well, because he looks tasty, but I also need him as a pet. He can watch me eat his kin. Yeah, I remember when I posed for that statue, by the way. Yeah, it's a long story.
We endure.
Magistrix Nizara. Oh, the quartermaster. Baladash Melanore. The Royal Exchange serves as a sense of normalcy during this time. Any service you'd find in the bazaar is open here for a more restricted clientele. What we got? I'll take a tablet.
We shall not falter.
Take care, Hydra. Thanks for tuning in.
Our home is yours as well.
The Alliance will be staying here slightly longer than expected.
Well, if you ever need a reprieve from the bustle of our visiting friends, seek the red banners around the city. We'll keep the Alliance out of those areas.
Oh, so that's the lore to the banners. So if it's red, they're just not going to let the Alliance in. Right, so like not every section of the city is open to the Alliance, which I kind of like. I actually really like. Helps keep the feeling of the factions being there. So if you see a red banner, that's Horde only. That's Horde only. Jesus, lag! Okay, okay. That was crazy. So I think the Alliance only gets like the central bit of the city. Bro, this city is so freaking pretty. It's so gorgeous. This is easily some of their best work visually. I think it actually is just their best work visually. Transmogrifier, 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 please. Let me out of this, like, ass set I'm in. No game, please. We're going from up here. Oh, we can!
You're needed in Fairbreeze, champion. A problem with the light bloom.
I proudly
While the Alliance and the Vanguard may become an additional stress for some, their presence is to be tolerated for now.
We find strength.
In recent years, small pockets of wild growth we call light bloom have blossomed throughout Eversong, a curiosity for our local botanists for the most part. However, the Magistrix in Fairbreeze is asking for help with the local light bloom. I have no idea what this might entail, but I also lack any forces to send at the moment. I therefore ask you to go attend to the issue. Magister Romoth can provide you with an arcane projector to keep in touch.
We are a nation. Use this arcane projector to keep us informed.
Bro, I am not holding that in my pocket. Fuck out of here.
Erator, you may be needed at the Sunwell.
This light bloom might actually be of use to the Vanguard. At the very least, I need to find out.
Stay a while and listen to Lady Liadrin. Sure.
I answer to the light.
Is everything all right, Lady Liadrin? You've said little since we arrived.
My apologies. My thoughts are with the Sunwell. I did not expect it to react with such force.
You ask, and the light provides. Need it be more complicated than that?
She speaks of the Sunwell, not the light.
Your fount was blessed by the heart of Anaru. It is one and the same.
I suggest you hold your tongue, High Exarch. That fount you so blithely pretend to understand predates the existence of human civilization. And in all that time, I have never heard of the Sunwell reacting with that kind of aggression. Liadrin, what was that beam of light?
I wish I knew.
They
It
really
holds
need to
back
find
the
a way
void,
to
yet
remove character models
I
during
still
this.
wonder
It seems like
if the
this.
Sunwell is capable of such power, what else will it do?
That question worries me, Liadrin. Is it wrong for it to do so?
The effects of the Sunwell have never been malicious. It has blessed Eversong's forests with small groves of light bloom for years.
Small at first, but Fairbreeze now reports a problem. If the Sunwell is aggressive, what of the light bloom?
These worries will lead you nowhere, Regent Lord. As long as the Vanguard maintains...
Okay, so at some point in this expansion, Terralians can be proven wrong in like every account. Like, I'm gonna clock that right now.
That is all.
We don't need to worry about the light. It's fine. What's the light bloom? It's fine.
When they are asked for, High Exarch, I suspect they would be better received.
I like how Lorthamar's just like little broing Terralian the entire time.
I greet you on behalf of Silvermoon.
Where's Fairbreeze? Oh, Fairbreeze is... I need to check out Sunstrider Isle. I need to see what the original starter zone for the Blood Elves looks like. That smoke in the distance, it's fine. Yeah. No need to worry about it, you know? Thalassian University. Got a campus? Okay. I'm glad they kept it, like, largely the same. Like, there's a few additions here, like this tree and this thing wasn't here before. But I like the fact they kept it largely the same. Oh, the memories. You would spawn in, like, right here, talk to an NPC right here to go fight arcane worms. These guys. Oh, they look good, though. Dude, the glow up? I mean, my God. They've done such a good job. Yeah, and you would come all the way over here eventually, and you get a quest to fight, like, Arcane Protectors, and the other one, which was, like, a little bit rare, and then, like, up here, there'd be, like, a weird guy, like, some crackhead you have to fight, and you'll beat the crackhead. You, like, cut off his head as a trophy to bring back to show that you killed the crackhead. You would jump down in the water, because you're not walking down this place properly, right? Just jump right into the water, swim to the shore, go all the way back, turn the quest in, yawn your way. Dude, the memories. All the runestones? Charge it with latent arcana. Bro, get that Lua hair out of here. Dude, the runestones! The light of the runestone flickers. Latent arcana must or can be used to charge it. Yeah, sure, charge, baby. I don't have it, bro. I like that little image for it, though. That's cool. I mean, I still think the old Blood Elf stuff still holds up. It was just that good and well made. But, like, my God, they did such a good job here. The glowy bits as well, the spires. I need to see up here. Dude, we got some big-ass grapes over here. Look how big those things are compared to me. Got a block of cheese as well? Okay. Some giant hookahs. See, now, Blood elves understand how to eat. Glass of assorted liquids and just a block of cheese. All you need. Bro, that paintbrush is monstrous. Thing is massive. Alright, let's head to Fairbreeze Village. I remember you used to go here to level as well. I'd recognize that song anywhere. Very similar in feel to the old Eversong Woods theme. God, the statue looks good too. And Walker Grapes, Wild Grapes, just saying. The Grape Wars of 2025. This battle shall be legendary. That is such a good visual. Wait a minute. Brother. Cool visuals. Cool set pieces. It's just like... they're getting that ruler cool back. That... unironically, this right here might be one of my favorite visuals in the entire game. It's like this and like pick anywhere from like Northrend. And by the way, we're going back to Northrend next expansion, so Northrend is going to get this same treatment. It's like... it's really crazy to me how you can tell with like Dragonflight, and right after Dragonflight, Blizzard pulled their head out of their ass and just said, okay, let's get to work. Fairbreeze looks so good! Bro, this tree is way bigger than what it was before. Thing grew. My god. Like, the sense of scale here is, what is a gilded armillary? What? Add this decor to your house chest. So you can just find housing stuff in the world. That's so cool. Always remember the low poly grapes. I'll never forget the low poly grapes. In memoriam. Remember when they ruined them and like actually made them like have more than 2 polygons? Fall 65 yards without dying. Just paladin things. The fact you can still see the Sunwell and all that. Y'all don't understand how far back this goes. This used to be one of your main, like, leveling hubs when you leveled up a Blood Elf back in the day. I guess still now. The shadows hang long with the crimes of the meek. The shadows hang long with the crimes of the meek. Bang a line! And you look like that, huh? Alright, got like a wandering poet. The Sunwell's radiance may shine, but its light has not purged the filth that festers within this city. Smugglers scuttle through the streets like vermin, preying upon the desperate and enriching the spineless. Yet, there are whispers of something fouler still, trading wares so vile that even the venture company would recoil. I require someone to spy on each shipping company and find out which cloaks the smuggling ring. Will you stand with me, or will you turn away as the rot spreads? Very similar quest to what we had back in TBC. But the memes were 10 out of 10. I love they had to address it.
Speak up. What brings you here?
Can you tell me more about the Light Bloom? The Light Bloom appeared some time after the Sunwell was reignited. Simple patches of unusual growth here and there, nothing to be concerned with. As the light imbued us through the Sunwell, it also seemed to imbue the flora as well. Fascinating, really. We've always been able to shape the force around us, but the Light Bloom seems more stubborn. It's wilder, less malleable, almost as if it has a mind of its own. Of course, that's silly to think about. It's just plants after all. Plants don't think. Right? Makes sense to me.
Guide you. Anu Belor de la Na. Back to work.
The wildlife has gone crazy.
Surel Aran.
These horrible beasts are ruining the tranquility of my town. The worst of the lot is a lynx we've started to call a shopma. She's eaten pets and threatened small children. It's only a matter of time before she tastes elven flesh and craves more. Elven flesh. Stop her before she starts attacking my people in earnest.
Back to work. Surel Aran.
Fair Breeze is being overrun. Unsightly animals have come in from the wilds. They're attacking our sweet pets, overturning our belongings, and causing havoc, not demon hunters. I'm at my wit's end. Handle it for us, won't you? This elf troll person hasn't lifted a finger.
May the eternal sun guide you.
We will persevere.
We will persevere.
Soothe those wounds, little friend.
Oh, Awena's here. I couldn't tell because of all the freaking models here. I hear the song of the world and I answer. Who are you? Who are you? I am Orwena of the Hardenair. It is rare my people venture far from our homeland, but the song of the world speaks to me. I will do as my goddess asks, no matter where it takes me.
I shall watch for you. Speak to me.
The wildlife here seems to have been upset by something. Perhaps this is why the world song bade me here, to discover why and correct it. Study the displaced wildlife. Bring me your findings. If there is anything unusual, I wish to know of it. I will speak with the magistrates. Perhaps together we can uncover this mystery. Study 3 disturbances caused by displaced wildlife and 3 unusual plants in Fair Breeze Village.
Light soothe those...
Magistrix.
Light soothe those wounds, little friend. Light soothe those wounds.
Perhaps when the Sunwell blew sky high into that swirling vortex. I am a bit overwhelmed. When did you first begin seeing these disturbances with the Light Bloom? Shoo Hawkstrider. Frighten all Hawkstriders before you.
Ugh. It looks and smells like the local pets were marking their territory. Obviously distressed.
Bro, that's what that is supposed to be? It's like lynx piss? Ew. We also call that Axe body spray. That's a double entendre because it's called lynx elsewhere in the world. It set me up for that one. Meatball down the middle. Boom.
Choked by the light bloom growth. Let's fix this.
Mr. Fluff, what are you doing up there? keep him close. Come on, Mr. Fluff, get down here.
Come down, kitty!
Alita Dawnstrider. Ah, you know what? I'm glad with even, like, the better models and, like, the better, like, visual presentation the game has, they still have the children looking like demons from the pits of hell. I appreciate that. Hello, Starlight. Welcome to the stream. I don't really mind the NPC voices myself, from what I've heard. Lorthamar's the same as ever, and I like his voicing.
The light bloom first appeared when the Sunwell was restored.
Terralian's good.
Ago, but it never grew near civilization like this.
Some of the NPCs sound a little bit too high-pitched. But it's like minor, like, side characters. Like, that's not gonna affect, like, actual main game stuff. And the writing is so much fucking better. For, like, where it's been. Shotma approach. Who is this? The Chocobos are going to the dark side, yeah. Hawkstrider is shooed. Shoo. Yeah. Suck my dragon roar. Oh. Okay, let's go up here.
What happened here?
Holy lag, by the way.
Running amok.
Yeah, I knew who you were referring to, Starlight, as well, because I heard those NPCs earlier. I could ignore them. There's a few that I like. I don't mind them having fun with it. I don't particularly mind it.
Thank you. Those Hawkstriders are a terror.
I have a pretty low bar for voice acting overall, though. I'm not difficult to please when it comes to that kind of stuff. Wait, what the fuck are we doing here? Eavesdropping. Did you hear the Dusk Flight exports is docked in port currently? Let's not get involved with them. Their lips are loose in Lorthamar's coin purse.
We endure.
Hiding spot. Bro, if this is an actual hiding spot, they deserve to be eavesdropped on. They met a Tideborn crew that wasn't drowning in secrets. Their books are clean, but their dealings stink worse than bilge water. Not the cartel. Funny how the cargo vanishes the moment someone starts asking. Quest writing today. Here's my thing. The writing in-game in WoW was never good. I don't know why there's, like, a recent trend where, like, people, like, try to say that the writing in WoW used to be good. The in-game storytelling was always dog shit. It was just punctuated by a few moments of really cool stuff happening. I think the writing we've had in Midnight so far, I think the War Within was a massive step up from Dragonflight. That's not a high bar. But it was still overall, like, pretty good. Midnight so far, especially with that intro scenario, miles better. Especially in tone and atmosphere. Miles better. They still suffer a little bit with characterization and, like, characters being like, well, I think this and this and this. And I'm gonna say this 15 million fucking times. And, like, with like, Terralian, I can tell that dude is going to have some problems later on. Like, that's just, like, a slam dunk to me. It's like everything that dude is saying, I can tell, well, he's going to be proven wrong at some point. Probably after point .0.
Light soothe those wounds, little friend. Light soothe.
My poor kitten was savaged. Thank you.
Brother, if the fucking world is ending right over there, why are you letting your kitten out? You know what? Like, bring it back inside. Odd infection. Something's not quite right. Glad I read that. Because I did not pick up on that naturally. Compared to new Star Trek. I think with, like, the War Within, there was an improvement in the storytelling, but the problem was, a lot of it feels like it was already in place before Metzen returned. It's still, like, their main problem is writing dialogue. That's still, like, their biggest issue. If they can sort that out at some point during Midnight's, like, patches. Because it doesn't seem like they fully have figured that out yet. But it's like, they're getting better. It's just, they're not at, like, where we would call, like, great yet. It's like, we went from, like, oh, we're gonna cut out the part where Garrosh calls Sylvanas a bitch.
Perhaps this
like, we went from, like, that step in WoW's writing.
I think I was right.
To, like, okay, we're gonna start this expansion off with, like, half the floor in the opening scenario being covered with blood. It's like, there is an improvement there. But with what I've kind of found with WoW, it's like their improvements are like in chunks. It's like, you're not going to go from here to here immediately. We'll go from here to here for a bit, then to here for a bit, then to here for a bit. That's kind of like they've been like their MO for the last couple of expansions. It was like Dragonflight was them trying to correct the gameplay. Storytelling they were like SOL on. Then War Within was like, okay, let's just do what we did gameplay-wise from Dragonflight. We'll add delves to that bitch. And let's try to actually, like, telling a story that's somewhat coherent and engaging. They were kind of 50-50 in the coherent bit, but overall was an improvement in my opinion. Now with Midnight, it's like, okay, look. Alright, okay, so, like, let's do what we did before, but here's an idea. Let's not be totally lame. Like, that's the improvement going into Midnight, it feels like.
Light soothe those wounds.
They can't all be Shadowbringers. It's like, if I try to compare every storyline to Shadowbringers, I'm not gonna like anything. That's where I come from when it comes to, like, comparisons like that. If, like, I try to compare everything to, like, my favorite story ever told in the medium, everything's gonna look bad in comparison. To, like, WoW standards, and, like, where we used to be.
This bush was trampled.
They've gotten much better in certain key areas. They're just still lacking in a few other key areas. In Midnight so far, they've shown me, okay, we're gonna try to be cooler. We're gonna try to lean on having cool things happen. And we're going to be willing to allow us to show some cool stuff and some decently dark stuff.
How did the growth get all the way out here?
It's like back in Dragonflight, I would not have expected nearly as much blood as we saw in the beginning scenario. It's easy to look over it because we're WoW players, right? Quest point, quest point, quest point.
This light bloom you describe.
But there was a lot of blood in that intro scenario. Like, a lot of it. And you had, like, people crushed under rocks and shit.
The roots brought us both here.
There's one thing they need to fix, and they need to fix it now. These cutscenes they do, where it's like the models doing, like, claymation-ass animations. It's like, Anduin, we need to go to the Sunwell. It's over there. Look. It's like they need to scrap those. We know you can do way better cutscenes. We saw them at the end of Dragonflight and in the War Within. Use those ones. They're probably higher effort, but, like, use those.
Light
I still have the party
those
invitation in
wounds,
my
little
bag.
friend.
It's like, I think Silvermoon looks absolutely incredible right now.
Wild guide you well.
And it's like, as someone who has mained Blood Elf for a while and has loved Blood Elf stuff, this visual that I'll show again told me, okay, they can still do it, right? It's like, that oozes Blood Elf to me. And there's also so many, like, TBC references already. It's like, get this shit off my screen. It's like Sunstrider Isle looks largely the same with a few key differences. Recognize your character from before? I think Lorthamar recognizes your character. He was like, "Hey, we've made some changes to the city since the last time you've been here." It's also really funny to me how Lorthamar pretty much, like, bitches out Turalian every time he speaks up. Turalian will be like, "Hey, I don't think it's that big of a deal, actually." And Lorthamar will be like, "Dude, you shut the fuck up, you actual idiot. We did not ask for your input. We do not want it. Sit your alliance peasant ass over there and shut the fuck up." That's basically Lorthamar to, like, Turalian the entirety of his intro. And Torn Druid in vanilla. Yeah, I love the Blood Elf stuff.
She's been slain? But how? Look out!
I think one of the big litmus tests for the storytelling when it comes to Midnight, this guy right here. If they can simply make Eretor not annoying, like old Anduin, if they can do that, that will show me they've improved drastically. He needs to not be old Anduin 2.0. I'm talking like Missa Pandaria Anduin.
That creature must have come from the light bloom. We should let the Magistrix know.
If they can do that, we're cooking. I actually like the dude in the 11.2.7 quest line, to be fair. It's also really funny to me how they've written some of the dialogue when you talk to the NPCs in Silvermoon. Because, like, there's a quest line, we have to go around explaining, look, the Alliance gonna have to be here for a little bit, we don't like them, but, like, we have to, like, put up with them for a bit. And, like, all the NPCs are like, why the fuck we doing with, oh my god, why are these peasants here? It's like, ew, get them out of my city. I guess we need them for a little bit, but, like, can we get them out of here? It's like, bro, we had to deal with the Scourge not too long ago. I mean, in-game it's been a long time ago, but it's like, it's still kind of fresh for us, right? Like, do we really want to let these peasants in here now?
Back to work.
In the Alliance questline? Yeah, they've used him very sparingly before. He was also in the Legion questline for Paladin. In the Order Hall. They just need to not make him, like, that idealistic young character that turns out to be right about everything. Where it's like, if you've done the Night Elf Heritage quest, it's like, don't do that again. Because, like, that's the writing of, like, the Forsaken are cool. That's the writing of what we hope to become the Forgotten Era of Blizzard, let's call it.
This light bloom you describe is clearly out of control.
Like, just don't
We
make
must
him the
find what
naive
has
kid that
disturbed
turns
it
out to be right about everything and is overly idealistic, and, like, anyone even slightly older than him that's more wise and experienced turns out to be wrong about everything he believes. It's just like, if we can just, like, not do that with his character, we're golden. Also, one of the class that did not go figure. I wonder if it'll be addressed in, like, the lore walking thing we're gonna get. Which Heritage Quest, for the first or second one? I don't think there was a second one for the Night Elves. It was the Heritage Quest, for the Night Elves. Where it was, like, the prime example, like, the best microcosm of bad WoW writing I've ever seen. It's like you went to Felwood with, like, 2 Night Elves. One was older, one was the kid, like, actually, like, a kid. He was, like, 20, which is, like, nothing for Night Elves. Old person turned out to be wrong about everything. And the new Night Elf was like, hey, what if we, like, think differently to our established lore? And it's like, oh my god, you turn out to be correct. And it's like, can we just, like, not do that quest again? I'm good. Yeah, the Night Elf Mage. Yeah, that NPC. That guy was, like, turbo annoying. Blizz did the Night Elf dirty. They did the Night Elf so dirty, because, like, they get that piece of shit little, like, place in the Dragon Isles. So, one, they have to be surrounded by Dragon Isles writing. But also, look at what they did for the Blood Elves in comparison to that shit tree they got. It's 9 and day! Which I guess works with, like, the nomenclature of the Blood Elves and Night Elf names, huh? But it's like, you can actually fly up here now. Like, all the way up here. You can just fly right on in. It's so cool. This is actually where Thalisra is. And there's a really cool visual design they've gone for in the city. Anywhere you see red banners, the Alliance are not welcome. Like, that's the visual indicator. If you see red, like, Horde Blood Elf banners, the Alliance are not permitted there. So, those are blue, so the Alliance can be there. This is red, so the Horde can't be in here. It's really cool how they've done that. The other factions were okay with it. Oh my god. I haven't finished the Emerald Dream quests. I fear it. It's like I have to do the Dragonflight quest because I need to know all the lore tidbits. But it's like, oh my god, do I want to do Dragonflight? It's like, maybe the tier quest will be interesting at least. Can Blizzard make a cat race? Please and thank you. Yeah, we need the Makode in World of Warcraft. We actually do need that.
This light
We have dog people. We have that. If they want, is the tree going back into the Emerald Dream? No, the tree was, like, transported into, like, our world. So it's here to stay. Sorry for spoilers, I guess. I kind of know a lot of the spoilers from Dragonflight. It's just a little bit, it's like a few tidbits here and there that I don't know of. I spoiled myself plenty, because it's like... Oh god, the ending of the Dragonflight, like, Emerald Dream Raid. It's like, they just need to never do that Marvel wannabe bullshit again. And to be fair, I haven't seen that yet, so... I would never unsub again! Mood. Okay, we'll bring the lag back. Jesus. I will tell you what zone I am dreading the story for. Zulamon. Mainly because, okay, so... I am a firm advocate of the canary in the coal mine when it comes to storytelling. And if you use certain tropes and, like, you lead with them, sometimes it can feel like modern writing. So, there's a trope WoW used to love to do, where they would take the old established guy character that was a leader of the faction. Actually, I forgot how bad the writing was. It wasn't just restricted to the guys. They used to do old established beloved faction leaders. We would kill them off, replace them with someone you don't give a nano dick about. So, Zulaman has previous lore in this game, and there was a cool guy called Zuljin. We farmed his ass back in TBC. His grandkids are now the leaders or something of Zulaman. For the love of God, please don't make them giga cringe. Because it's like, I remember what we had back here. Where it's like, we had a really, really cool leader of the Zendalari with Rastakhan. So what we did, right, was we killed him off, replaced him with his daughter, who had the personality of insert strong, modern writing female character here. It's like, can we give her a personality? That's all I'm asking for. That's all I'm asking for. I don't feel like I'm asking for much. It's just, that's my baseline, right? It's like what we've done in the War Within and what we've done so far in Midnight, much better. I actually like Faerun. I actually like Faerun as a character. If you just don't listen to the culture war shit that's like on Twitter, she's actually an okay character. It's just, we need a bit more from her. Because we had like one zone and we called it like a day for her for some reason. Calling it now, the son is going to go evil and his sister going to be the voice of reason. Exactly. It's like, when we have writing that predictable, where it's like, you can show me characters. The best example is the new Shrek movie. When they had like one image for that movie of the family, and everyone called what the plot was going to be. And they said, we have to delay the movie for reasons. I firmly believe that's because everyone called what the plot was going to be and they had to go back to the drawing board. I'm a firm believer of the conspiracy theory. It's just like, when your writing becomes that predictable, that becomes an issue, because it's also not good writing to begin with. If WoW wants to show me they've gotten so much better and are going to stick with being better, nail this zone. You nail this zone for me, I'm not going to doubt you again. I know a few spoilers. Where it's like, when we get to Zulaman, apparently we help, like, burn the Amani trolls with the Blood Elves. I'm all for that. That's, like, the grit and the edge I wanted back in WoW. It's, like, one of the main writing tropes they've been doing lately. Maybe not necessarily tropes, but, like, plot progressions they've been doing. Is, like, so all these elements that made World of Warcraft races unique, where they had, like, a flaw to them, we're going to write that flaw out of their storytelling, and it just makes everything feel too homogenous. I want that gray, I want that morally gray and sometimes morally black and white storytelling back in the narrative. The Brothers the Advisor. I believe that was what they said as well. How do I trap these things? Like, if they can just, like, write that to be good, also write this zone so it's not just Avatar, we're good. Also, write this zone to not just be the Legion, but purple.
Is clearly...
That's what I'm hoping for. Because I absolutely adored the intro scenario in Midnight. It was a lag fiesta, though. Which I can imagine compromising the experience for a lot of people because it butchers the pacing. But, in motion, I think that intro scenario is probably one of the best things they've done since, like, the Battle for Lordaeron in BFA. Best of luck with the medical appointment, Starlight. Also, have a good night. May the service be stable for you, and you too when you play. Thank you. Take care. It was a pleasure talking to you. Okay, we got our links over here. Trapping links. Okay, we got one. We got one! Okay, we butchered that worm. Jesus. That thing did not stand a chance. Okay, well, the good news is the servers work. And we actually got into the process of actually playing the video game. Huzzah. So, I think we'll call the stream here for the day, actually, because it is getting rather late. We'll run this back tomorrow. I want to get through everything. So, we'll run this tomorrow. Hopefully earlier in the day as well. And we'll see where the wind takes us. Overall, first impression so far, rock solid. Amazing start. Like, legitimately some of my favorite visuals this game has ever had. Dialogue is still a little bit iffy, but it's like a slight improvement to The War Within. Which I thought was a drastic improvement to, like, Dragonflight. So, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Meme, Starglight, Ultima, Fubuki, Infant, Bobbles, Hydro. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Stay safe, have a great day. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Until we meet again.